everybody, Michelle here from Gardening with the Landscape Connection. Happy New Year! I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. We took a week off from filming so that we could spend some time with our family. I'm telling you, I think Christmas went by in the blink of an eye. It was over before you knew it. I was putting up Christmas decorations and now I'm taking them down. I hope you guys all had a great holiday though, because it is that time of year where you can spend time with your family and then just take a breath. And hopefully you weren't running so fast that you didn't get to enjoy it. We are going to talk about 2023 today and all the fun things that we did to kind of close out the year, but also to ring in the new year. We're going to go forward and talk about some fun things that I have coming up in 2024. The first thing I do want to do though is I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel, that is watching my channel, and just creating this little community of gardeners that I just love to interact with. It's one of my passions. I love to do it and I love to share it with you guys. I also want to hear from you guys. If there are things that you want me to teach about, do, or figure out, or help you with, please feel free to leave your questions, comments throughout all the videos that we do. Now, I did put some statistics together, and that's coming up in a couple slides that we have coming up. But you know, I love doing this. This has been so fun. And I'll tell you, the other thing is I have probably been more of an active gardener this year because I was making the videos than I've been in the last 5 years. I think that after a while, I don't know, I've been doing this for a really long time as a landscaper, as a garden center owner, as a home gardener. I think, I don't know, I was getting a little burned out because I was doing so much. And it was like, I don't know, maybe I wanted to have a bigger impact on what it was that I was doing, not just for myself, but I love the teaching aspect of it. And my favorite part was always when I got to go to the library or go to the college or have a group of ladies come in from a garden club and teach a class. That was always my favorite thing to do. And we would have classes at the store, but what would inevitably happen is I would schedule all these classes, and it really is about what does people have time to do, or what do their schedules look like? Because I would have classes where one person would show up, and then I'd have a class where 40 people would show up, and I never knew. And it takes a lot of time to create a class and put that together and have all the props there and everything. So I decided to create the YouTube channel so that I could reach more people. You know, at the beginning of this, my goal was, let's get 1,000 viewers. 1,000 viewers? Are you kidding? I would have been ecstatic with that. We ended up hitting that by like May. And then the next thing you know, the channel kind of just took off from there. Not that we're any big channel or anything. I think we have like 7,500 viewers. And I'm so happy with that. And by the way, if this is your first time here viewing our little channel here, welcome. And you're going to get to take a look at all the fun things that we did in 2023. If you like our channel, subscribe, share, leave your comments, and you know what? Just come and join us because we have a lot of fun on this channel, and we hope that we keep it real and we teach people things about gardening. So let's take a look at 2023. So I also made videos about vegetables and herbs. Now, these weren't the most watched videos that I did, but you know what? I think the people who did watch them liked them, and I think they learned something. I will continue to make vegetable and herb videos because I do it, I love it, and I think there's people out there that want to know about it. So in 2023, what were some of the things that we talked about as far as growing herbs and vegetables? Well, I'll tell you, the list is actually pretty good. We talked about peas, cauliflower, broccoli, tomatoes, onions, sowing seeds at the beginning of the season, prepping our beds. We grew lettuce bowls. I also showed you how to grow turmeric and ginger and lemongrass, and then we dried those and ground them. Then I actually made this golden milk out of ginger and some other crap, and then we totally spit it out because it was the grossest thing I've ever had, even though everything I read on the internet said it was awesome. It was really disgusting. We also talked about, peppers, in which I ate a pepper, burned my mouth off, didn't show that on camera, but it was crazy hot. It took me 15 minutes to recover. And then we talked about growing herbs, picking and drying herbs, and then what to do with all those herbs in the kitchen. And we made a bunch of vinegars, butters, and fun things like that. So that's what we did with vegetables or herbs. Oh, and I also talked about a dormant spray on an apple tree and then how to prune it. You're just going to have to tune in and check that out. But for now, let's take a look back at the landscape projects we did in 2024. I am no longer a landscaper, and I did cherry pick some projects that I did out for a few people, and we filmed all of them and shared them with you. So hopefully you'll enjoy this little recap. So education was the bulk of what I talked about on my channel, and I tried to convey things that I knew. And you know what? I'm not the end all of everything out there. I just tried to teach what I know. I want to preface this for people who are new here. I do not have a degree in horticulture or landscape design or any of that. This is all what I've learned over the years from either doing it, reading about it, teaching myself about it, or learning from other people. So when we talked about education, it was really some of my experience and what I went through growing over the years. So I'm not going to bore you with a big long list of everything that we did in education. You can go back and watch all of those. But we did do a lot of top 10 lists. We talked about perennials, shrubs, low maintenance, planting in the shade, all kinds of different fun things. And you can go back and check those all out. We also did some videos just for fun. We had gingerbread wars. I flipped my porch a couple times. I think I did fall and Christmas. We gave you different tours of the store as we were flipping product throughout it. We also showed you how to decorate a Christmas tree and then took you on a walk through our Christmas walk of lights that we do every single year. We also did some field trips, and those were really super fun, and I'm going to be doing more of those in 2024. In fact, in February, I will be going to Seattle and going to the Northwest Flower and Garden Show. It runs February 14th through the 18th, and I'm actually going to go to the show on the 16th and 17th. Now, I'm going there as my own person and spectator, and why am I going all the way to Seattle? Well, my daughter lives there, so why not kill two birds with one stone? I have to get through Valentine's Day because, as you know, we have a floral store, and we're going to be crazy busy. So I have to be at the store through the 15th, but I'm leaving to go to Seattle on the 16th. I'm going to go to the show on the 16th and the 17th. I'm just going to film what I see, all the new product updates, kind of what's really cool and interesting out there, which I don't think it'll be that much different, but there are always regional differences, and it's so cool to see that. And so I'm going to be doing that. We also have some podcasts set up where we're going to be interviewing some people in the industry or just some people that are avid gardeners. I can't wait to do those. It's going to be so much fun. And we have some really exciting landscape projects coming up in 2024. I cherry picked and I have 2 lined up already, and we'll probably line up a few more as we progress through 2024. I can't wait to get started. It's going to be so much fun. But I want to close by saying Happy New Year to everybody, and keep on gardening.